Megan. Welcome to Be Well. Today we're going to further our exploration of our handstand practice. So in the previous video, we were doing inverted L pose, facing away from the wall like so. Today's practice, we're going to turn to face the wall, and we're going to try different variations of hopping up and pressing up. And again, the wall is such a wonderful tool when we're working in the practice, and I use it a lot with even just my beginner students, but also for things like advancing in our handstands. It's really, really helpful. So to begin, we're going to come to face the wall, so please turn to face. And we'll start with taking hops at the wall. So I'm going to take a wide stance here, bending the knees, touching down, placing my hands, and I'm going to give myself about roughly 8 to 12 inches of space between my fingertips and the wall. And we're going to start getting used to what it feels like to hop up with wide legs. And it's a very light, soft hop. So you're going to just bend the knees and hop and come up and touch the wall. Okay, so in an ideal world, you get up the first time and you land softly. But the idea is that when you start just hopping at the wall, it gives you a little bit more security so that we're not as fearful as going over. And then once we're up, we can practice different variations here. I really like this one, the foot, the bottom of the foot to the thigh, and then reaching the chest and the crown forward towards the wall, knees, and pushing the thigh to the foot to the thigh, and then change. And we'll do other side. Good. And then slowly descend, rising up, and we'll just take one moment. So inverting again, gets a lot of blood rush, the energy flowing. So we'll take a pause, momentary pause in between as we go to the second set. So we're going to start with the handstands, and then I'm going to show you also some forearm variations that you can do here as well. All right, please turn once again to face the wall. We can turn the other direction. So this one, what we're going to be working on is actually using the head to push into the wall, and just a gentle connection there to allow for a press up. To begin, step the feet wide. Bend the knees, come forward, place the hands. So now I want to be a little closer to the wall with my fingertips. And I'm going to press just right there about the crown into the wall. Shifting to my left leg, I'll go open with my right, and then pressing to come up. You can do different leg variations here. Straddling out, descend down, push, rise up. We're going to do the other side. So in this one, we're using really the side bodies and the tip of the hip to bring us up, but we're doing a little magic trick as well because we're pushing our head into the wall, and it just helps us initially to activate the core and to start getting ourselves up from more of a press-up position. Eventually, the idea is that we can move away from the assist of the wall. All right, and then turning to face. Step the feet wide. Place the hands to the base, thighs, descend. Touching down with the hands, and remember about the placement of the hands slightly wider than shoulders. We want to actively engage without overworking, and then bringing the crown to the wall. Shifting now over to the right leg. The left knee comes forward, and I can bring a little hop. That side's a little harder for me, so I bring a tiny little hop into the mix. And then I can push away from the wall and let the head hang down a bit. Now, ribs nice and full, belly tone, and I really like these knee bent variations initially. When we think of a handstand, we often think this straight, very linear pose, but in actuality, the curviness really helps with the overall form and alignment. Slowly descend, rise up, stepping to neutral. Okay, so taking a breath. Pretty heavy workout going upside down like that. So just pausing in between and we'll move to the next. All right, here we go. So turning back to face the wall, step the feet wide, bend the knees, touch down. We'll come down one knee and then the other. And placing now the forearms, I'm gonna interlace the hands just as we did previously, setting my foundation, curl the toes under, lift with the hips, and now I'm gonna slowly just come up one foot and then the other. So I'm not resting my head on my hands, but there is a little tiny touch. I like to bring the forehead just to touch the knuckles. Push down and rise up, and release. Coming up for a pause. We have one more side to do there. So all those same poses, all the handstand variations essentially we can do in forearm and so forth. For time's sake, I'm just gonna run through a few today, and then, if we'd like to explore this more, we can take a little more time in another video. All right, here we go. Second set. Interlace the hands. Set the foundation. Walking in, and then I'm gonna bend left knee and gentle little hop up. Push down, broaden the ribs, knees pushing energetically forward and the hips back. And then release. Nice, smooth, gentle exit. And I'll come back to a seated kneeling position. So again, we want to move into this with safe alignment, healthy alignment. Really important whenever we're weight bearing upside down. And again, this is particularly geared towards handstands, specifically in forearm. Hands, fingers, arms, elbows, shoulders, how they relate to the ribs and the rest of the body to bring an overall lightness. Thank you so much for joining me here today. And until our next video, take care and be well. Have a great day.